my name's Caroline, and today I'm going to take you all on a little fall adventure around Maine, where I live. We're gonna do some vintage shopping. We're gonna hit this Lord of the Rings Hobbit themed cafe called Elevenses and meet some friends there. And then rest of the day we'll see what we get up to, but I thought it'd be fun to bring you along.
I got tinnitus. Do you hear that?
No, because it's in your ear.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Riley's joined us. Do you want to do a little fit check?
Yeah, I'll show you my outfit. I'm wearing this Snoopy shirt that Caroline got for herself from Depop, but when it came, I really wanted it.
And honestly, I think it looks better on you.
Thank you. Snoopy going down. It's very cool. And then, I forget where this bag's from. Parker Clay. I wanted a bag that was like kind of a fanny pack, a little bit more elevated, leather, but could still fit a book. That was my requirement. And it's been pretty good. And then these jeans are, unfortunately, Rudy Jude.
Why, unfortunately?
Because they're so expensive. And I don't know if they're worth the price, but I love them. And then my shoes are LL Bean. And my socks, I can't remember where they're from.
My dress is from Depop. It's actually a Forever 21 dress that someone just put a little like Winnie the Pooh patch on top of. And then my button down is from Goodwill. And so is my little turtleneck. My headband, I don't know where I got this. Also, disclaimer, we have dog hair on the floor because we have not cleaned yet in a couple weeks. So we're gonna sweep and vacuum today, which is on the to-do list.
We're just living life.
But anyway, I'm really excited to have a really classic fall Maine day together. What makes a perfect fall day for Riley and I is thrifting.
Yep.
Cute cafe.
Yep.
And maybe something outdoors.
And I think today, if we play it right, I could hit up more than one cafe, which is the ultimate dream.
Ooh. Anyway, we're late meeting our friends at the Hobbit Cafe.
It's called Elevenses. Oh, you talked about Elevenses?
I think I did.
Wait, did you show them our living room? It looks so beautiful in this lighting.
No, because it has hair all over it. All right, we're gonna go.
Bye. Okay, so some bad news.
The Hobbits are having mechanical issues.
Elevenses is having some mechanical issues, so our friends that we're meeting there texted us to be like, hey, we're getting kicked out because they're having some mechanical problems.
Which sucks because we found out they were serving pumpkin spice lattes inside of pumpkins.
That would have probably made my entire life. It's okay though. We're gonna pivot and we're gonna go to Wild Oats Bakery. I'm pretty sure it's all gluten-free, but let me check to make sure. It's mostly gluten-free and vegan. But they still have like chicken stew and like Italian wedding soup and stuff. So I think maybe like a lot of their baked goods are gluten-free. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to Wild Oats Bakery. They have like a full deli, and Caroline's never had chicken stew. Comment down below if you've had chicken stew.
I've had chicken soup. I've had beef stew. I've never had chicken stew. We just got into an argument because Riley was trying to explain
It wasn't an argument.
What stew was. I know what stew is.
I was mansplaining stew.
Never had
I was like,
stew.
It's more viscous and it's less opaque.
Like, I know.
She didn't like that.
Like, it's not like soup. And I was like, I know what stew is.
So anyway, we're gonna have chicken stew, probably.
No, I'm definitely not gonna have chicken stew.
Caroline.
It does look really good.
It's a hazy pumpkin patch, of course.
Beet salad, sesame noodles,
Ooh.
and a coriander chicken salad. All right, we had lunch at Wild Oats. It was really yummy.
I had lunch. I didn't have chicken stew, I forgot.
I filmed the chicken stew though. I got a good video.
Did it look good?
It looked like soup. It didn't. Oh, this guy's so close to me. Yeah, really good lunch. Had a nice, fun time with our pals. And now we're gonna head to Goodwill. See what we
Don't
find
tell
there.
them about it. You should beep it out.
Oh, we're gonna head to a Goodwill in an anonymous place so we don't reveal our sources.
If you live in Maine and you want to know, I'll tell you.
I think I already told them the town we're going to.
That's
Doesn't
fine.
matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
What are all these people doing here?
Leave.
Tell them to get back to work. This is the hardest part of my day.
Where we decide what to get and to put away. This I really like.
You do? And it's
I
like
love
in good
this.
condition.
Yeah, we're getting this.
Okay, great. Look what I found. I looked at that on eBay, the exact same one. And like, look, Small World, Liberty Square. These are like little candle holders, so I think I'm gonna make candles in them for us. It's curly old.
I don't like the black.
Me too, but I love the...
Should we cut it off and just use this? Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. It reminds me of something your mom would have.
Oh, she wouldn't, but...
I thought that maybe my dad would like this. I want to get it for Pembroke. Read it.
An Irish blessing. As you slide down the banister of life, may the splinters never point the wrong way. I don't know if he's gonna like this.
I think he'll like it.
Why is it on a tea kettle?
It's like they used to have like, they would put like a trivet on the wall like that.
Wait,
I thought
what's
this jar was really cool. So it's glass and this top is plastic. And it has like, I could put like tea in it or something.
That means you have to give away one jar to make room for that jar.
Probably not. I gotta try this baby out.
You're gonna plug it in?
Yeah. It's a little Christmas cup.
Yes, 100%.
I just thought it was so cute.
I love Christmas cups.
And then...
This is so cute. It reminds me of the Jackson Inn.
So jealous. Jelly.
I love these LL Bean shirts. Okay, but do I get this for Riley? Yes, love this.
Better than we remembered. We watched it recently.
Yes.
My favorite.
Yes to all those. We can get a better copy.
Okay, I just love this book.
It's not,
His little family.
It's really cute. Overall, success. I found an LL Bean shirt, the kind I really like that's corduroy. Had not seen one in this light purple periwinkle color. So excited to wear that this fall. We're gonna do a haul later when we get home. And now we're gonna head to an antique shop. I think it might be a flea market. I don't know the name of it, but it's in a building with a bagel shop that we know of. Actually, let me look up the name of this. It was surprisingly crowded for a Friday afternoon at 2 p.m. I guess everyone is playing hooky today. Kidding, but yeah, it was kind of crowded. What's the name of the
It's like Mill Antiques or something, or it's in the Mill. My hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Oh, my mint one.
Always sanitize your hands.
Are you filming?
Post, yes.
Yes.
Isn't that surprisingly crowded?
Yeah, I was just making an observation, which is, I was like thinking about this as I pushed our cart back. I think like I'm not around that many elderly people. Oh no, wait, I'm gonna explain something. I'm not being rude. I love elderly people. I am an elderly person, but I think because of COVID and like being a young person during COVID, like some millennials and definitely Gen Z and Gen Alpha people, like we're not used to having our space violated, especially because we lived during, like we were young people during a pandemic, and that's the time when you do most of your socializing is when you're young, like, you know, theoretically.
We were in our late 20s during the pandemic.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about like, I saw like other people who are like our age or a little bit younger being like really thoughtful about personal space.
Yeah.
And the old people today were just like, it was hard. This one guy was walking so close to me that I gotta be honest, my first thought was he's homophobic, because he was walking so close to me, and I would walk and then he would walk and I would stop and he would stop. He just wanted something ahead of me. It was like, you could just say, excuse me.
But that's a common experience, I think. We've
people
noticed
reaching over you, and
it always seems to be older individuals who like get in your space, or I feel like when I want to
go to grab things,
when I want to look at a section of a shelf at Goodwill, like if someone's already there, I'll wait.
Me too.
Until they clear out so that I can then go and take a look.
I'll also go around people. Like if a cart's here and I'm here and I want to get to the other side, I will. And there's some privilege here because I'm healthy, able-bodied. So to me, it's not a big deal to walk around. Maybe it is for an older person. And I know like it's probably somewhat of a deficiency on our part because we're more online, a less like socialized generation. I mean, not millennials as much, but like definitely Gen Z and Gen Alpha. But I'm just not used to having my personal space violated like that consistently.
I would also argue it's more than just the pandemic.
That's what I mean. Like it's also like we're an online generation.
But how would that like make us want personal space more?
We're not used to being in close quarters with tons of people all the time. Same way that like there's like theories that young people are dating less than they did like 10 years ago because they're all online. I just think we're used to having more of this is like I'm in my section, I'm safe.
I took a behavioral psychology course when I was in college, and one of the concepts we talked about is the idea that different people have different personal space bubbles. Some people's are wider, some people's are smaller. We had like 10 or 15 people in our class each stand up, and then our professor would walk towards us, and when we got uncomfortable we'd say stop. And it was so interesting to see people's thresholds. Like some people were fine with her like getting pretty close to their faces, and for me, I had a really big personal space bubble. I was one of the people who had her stop the farthest away because I was like, oh. But it's just interesting how it's different for different people.
Yeah, it is interesting. And I just feel like people, especially people who are like in high school or college during COVID, they just weren't even in personal space at all.
All right, we're gonna go. We're back at the house and in my office, and if the lighting's a little weird, it's because there is a giant bush in front of my window, so it has like a little green hue. Riley's making a coffee and then is going to take our dog Bandit on a walk. I'm going to stay back and do a little show and tell. I only got one item at the second place we went to, so we got a lot at Goodwill. I showed it as I was filming, but I got this corduroy button down. Riley and I are obsessed with this style of LL Bean.
button down. It's got like an extra added like flannel material inside, so it's perfect for the fall. And then Riley got 2 jackets. She got, it's hard to see, but this is like a longer coat. It's like a nicer coat to wear when we go to dinner or shows in the winter. And then she also got just like a suit jacket, also wool. Those are the clothes. And then I really love to hang baskets around the house, either just like on string hanging from a window or the ceiling, or to hang on walls. I think it's fun decoration and you can put things inside of it. This one was a cute shape and size. It's a little wonky in the back, but I don't mind. But I'm gonna hang it and probably put some miscellaneous items inside. And then I'll do Riley's items next. She picked out this enamel bowl that has tomatoes and lettuce on it. Very cute. We love enamel in this house. And then this really cute Christmas glass. That's like a little Christmas New England scene with the horse and carriage. Very cute. And then Riley really loves jars. We have a million jars in the cabinet, so I told her if we get this jar, she has to get rid of a jar. But it's just like a jar with this cute design on it and has a plastic lid, but she'll use it for coffee and tea and things like that. Riley also found this vintage Walt Disney World dish. It doesn't say what year, but it looks like it was probably made in like the 90s. It has pictures around it to represent different rides. So we have It's a Small World. This looks like Liberty Square. This is Main Street. Oh, this is the monorail going through the Contemporary. So that's that. This was one of my favorite finds of the day. Riley and I love Peter Rabbit. And for example, like when we have kids, we're thinking of having a Peter Rabbit themed baby shower. Found this collection of little books, 8 charming full color sticker books. I'm confused because it says they're sticker books, but they don't all seem to have stickers in them. So, but look at all the colors. Peter Rabbit, Jemima Puddle Duck. This is my favorite. Tom Kitten. Squirrel Nutkin, the Flopsy Bunnies, Timmy Tiptoes. This one's Riley's favorite. Mr. Jeremy Fisher, Benjamin Bunny, and in the back, these are cute little stickers. Yeah, they're just little storybooks. Maybe at one point they had stickers like in the back of them, maybe? I don't know. We also have a collection of like nicer little chapter books that are Peter Rabbit themed, but I liked the colors of all of these. So you can't have too many books in my opinion. And then we recently got like a portable DVD player. So we've been collecting DVDs and we got Dead Poet Society, Wizard of Oz, Waitress, and a lot of people have heard of the Waitress musical, which I love, but also the movie I feel like is really underrated. It's with Kerry Russell and also the woman who wrote Waitress. She's an actress in this as well. She actually died like a really tragic death right before it came out, but that's a whole other story. And then we got The Sandlot. Yeah, a classic. And then the rest I think are just books. Riley picked out Kurt Vonnegut book that I'd never heard of, Bagombo Snuff Box, uncollected short fiction with an introduction by the author. And I really like the cover of this. Oh, there's a quote from Playboy. Vonnegut evokes the cynical chortle, the knowing grin, the inner laughter that soothes our troubled reflections. He's mad as hell and laughing all the way to the apocalypse. And then The Rabbit Hutch, which I've never heard of, but Riley has this on her list, so got this. Riley also picked out a Jan Brett book. We love this author of children's books. The illustrations in her stories are always so good. This I hadn't heard of. It's called Berlioz the Bear. The pictures are so good. We're planning to start a family in the next year or so have been a little more mindful of collecting picture books, but even before then, I've always loved children's books. My mom was a big collector of them, so yeah, I'm excited to add this to our collection. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the illustrations are so good. Something I love that she does in her books is we'll add like images on the border. Hi.
Hi.
What did you make?
I made an iced latte with whole milk. And it has like a little bit of a toasted marshmallow syrup, and then I cooked banded beef. He's satisfied. Are you showing them the Jan Brett book?
Yeah, does she do her illustrations too?
She does.
Oh my gosh.
And I was so sad because we went to the Norman Rockwell Museum a few years ago, and they have different artists will do exhibitions. Like one of the guys who did the like I Spy photography just did one that I wanted to go to, but we had just missed Jan Brett.
That's such a bummer.
Like she'd been there like a few weeks before. I was devastated, but yeah. She has all of her own illustrations. She's such a unique style.
And if you don't know this author's name, she wrote like The Mitten, the one where the boy like loses his mitten and all the animals get inside and stretches it out. It's really cute.
She's really cool. She's from Canada, I think.
Look, someone else is coming.
This nasty cone. I think we're going to go outside and film a reading video.
Okay.
Feel free to join later if you want to.
I will, actually.
No. To be clear, he's 10 years old. He's closer to 10 and a half than 10.
That was crazy.
You're insane. Bye.
Bye. Oh my god. If you're wondering why he has a cone on, it's because, and also, we call it his sports bra. He also has like straps on his legs that goes around his back. He is part Rottweiler. He's a mix. He's a rescue, but we got genetic testing done and found out his breeds. He's mainly German Shepherd and Husky, but he's also a significant amount of Rottweiler, and he doesn't look like a Rottweiler at all, but he has rotty elbows, which are really prone to getting bruised and bumps on them. He has arthritis, and so when he lifts himself up, he presses too hard on his elbows and they can get all bruised and cut up. So he wears those straps to protect his elbows. And then he also has really bad allergies and has been having chronic hot spots this entire year. And so is like permanently in that cone now. It's a soft cone, but every time we take it off, he gets hot spots again. So until we figure out the right medication and things for his allergies, he has to wear that cone to prevent hot spots. So that's our dog. And then the last item we got, which is one of my favorites of the day, it's a book of nursery rhymes and stories. It has this really cool picture of Little Red Riding Hood on the front. The inside is also really cool. Looks like 1955 is when it was published. It has like little nursery rhymes and illustrations to go with them. I think I might try to make an ASMR video going through some of the stories in here. It has folk tales. Like this one is called The Three Billy Goats Gruff, a Scandinavian folk tale. They're short. Three Little Pigs, Old Mother Hubbard. So yeah, I might pick out some good ones. The Shy Little Horse. I don't know if that's a common one. Also, I love the smell of old books. Growing up, I went to a summer camp in Virginia, an all-girls summer camp, and it was an old camp that had started in the early 1930s. They had a cabin at the front of the camp where we would check in every year, but they also held a lot of the costumes and old books that the camp owned. I can't remember the name of it. I think we called it, was it the Old House Porch? Anyway, it was the oldest cabin on the property. It was the original house of the people who had lived there before it was a camp, in the 1800s. The inside of that cabin smells just like this book, like that old book smell. I find it so nostalgic. It brings me right back to camp. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to take a breather, hydrate, have a snack. And then I think before 6 and before it gets dark, we're still going to try to go to an apple orchard near us. We're going to try to go to Ricker Hill Orchards, which has apple cider donuts. We're just going for the donuts tonight. So that's the plan. And then also going to do a little cleaning, which I probably won't film, and then have dinner and watch some fall movies. So it's been a very busy day so far. Check back in later. Show. Got the goods.
This is what I was talking about earlier. These are so good.
They have apple cider and they have pumpkin chocolate.
My mom loves whoopie pies. Can I get on it?
Gourds, yeah.
Hi, we're at Ricker Hill.
We have a little haul.
Yes.
Well, first of all,
Yeah, first let me also just turn around and show the view. It's crazy. But yeah, look what we got.
Riley got her apple cider. What even are these, seltzers?
Yeah, they're like a sparkling cider. They're like a little bit lighter than like
I
a
thought it said hard cider though.
No, lightly carbonated. And these are, if you see these at a store, go get them.
Not on the agenda, but Riley saw a very cool frisbee. I don't play frisbee, but
I don't really either, but they have disc golf here. So I thought we should learn how to throw a frisbee.
And then we got a pumpkin chocolate chip whoopie pie for Riley's mom, who we're seeing tomorrow, Lisa.
She loves whoopie pies.
And then
The main event.
came out hot. Ready?
Cheers. It's not dry at all.
A little crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside.
Yum.
Dang.
That is so good.
I think this is the best apple cider donut I've ever had.
It's just perfect, and it's like the kind of thing you could eat like a billion of.
We should have gotten a dozen.
We're gonna come back. Yeah, look how beautiful. It's giving old person.
Alright, we're gonna enjoy
Bye.
these. Sure, it's pretty. Also, it's hard to see, but this truck is full of horses. Bye.
Bye, beauties.
There they go.
I count 3.
Well, it's 7:30 and we're in our pajamas and going to watch Practical Magic. And we're still not very hungry because we ate our donuts like an hour ago.
What donuts?
We're pooped. We did a lot of fall things today.
We really did a lot of fall things.
We're not usually this busy. We are relaxed people who mostly stay at home.
You gotta make the most of it while you can, before it's winter
So true.
and dark and sad.
And now we're going to watch Practical Magic and then probably a second movie. Riley wants to watch Scream, but I think it's too early in the season for Scream.
No.
We'll see what we decide.
Not
And then when we get hungry, we might make some salmon bowls. Nothing too festive. But yeah,
salmon bowls are festive.
not really fall, I feel like. No?
Isn't this right now when all of the bears are eating salmon? It's fat enough for the winter.
So true. Alaska fall. Gonna watch our movies and then go to bed. Bandit has the Friday scaries. And the Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday
Yeah,
and Friday
Bandit
and
has the
Saturday, Sunday
scaries.
scaries.
Just scaries.
Oh.
Where are you going, dear? Most excellent. I don't want another heartbreak. I don't want another turn to cry. No, it's like heaven on
break to make salmon bowls.
Good morning. It's 75 degrees today and I'm pretending like it's 60. I got this pumpkin turtleneck about a month ago and I've just been waiting to wear this. I'm so excited I got it on Depop. So on the agenda today, we are headed to our favorite bagel place near our house. So we're gonna get bagels and coffee and read some of our books. I'm reading Stephen King's It right now. But yeah, we're gonna eat, read a little bit, and then pop by the bookstore nearby to pick up some books that Riley ordered. And then the plan is to spend the rest of the day cleaning. We're in dire need of that. And then tonight, we're gonna head to Riley's mom's house to watch some movies. Not a lot going on today, but I thought it'd still be fun to film a little bit of it. You wanna do outfits?
Yeah.
What are you reading?
Still reading Needful Things. I'm on page 586 out of 802. So I'm getting there. Like you can see, I'm enjoying it a lot.
I'm not getting there. I'm on like page 30. I just haven't had the time to like
I thought you were on
sit down
56.
I'm on.
She told me 56 the other day.
Oh yeah, I'm on 68.
Don't count yourself out yet.
Thanks.
So this shirt is vintage Jolly Bean. I don't know if I got this from eBay or from Little Ghost Vintage. I think it might be Little Ghost. These are from Depop. These are like Big Mac pants. They're probably from like the 70s or 80s, and I cut the bottom. And then my vest is from eBay. I was telling Caroline that when we went to Italy on our honeymoon last year, all of the old men in Italy were wearing fishing vests, and I went absolutely crazy when we got home and I bought so many fishing vests. So this is one. And then these shoes are from Goodwill, but they're vintage LL Bean. And the bottom says like the price.
Does it
Or
really?
it used to. Hat is from Skates Vintage in, where is it? Is it in Bethel, technically, or Paris? I think it's in Paris. And then the same bag as yesterday. Caroline's wearing a really cute outfit. You're in fall.
Okay, I feel like I'm doing a fall teacher vibe. I have a pumpkin turtleneck from Depop. This embroidered vest, which I'm pretty sure I got from the Savers in Boston when we lived in Boston, but I'm not 100%.
The like Dorchester one.
Yes, or no, it's in
Roxbury, technically.
Yeah, I think it is. And then the skirt is from Cider. I got this last year when we were going to Italy, so this is from last year. Croc Mules.
In your bag is, speaking of Italy.
And this bag we got at a street vendor in Italy for a very discounted price.
But it's actually mine. That one's mine.
Well, you got the brown and I got the black.
Yeah, so she's the brown one goes more with your outfit.
Anyway, yeah, got this in Florence. All right, we're gonna go eat some bagels and read.
Haven't read, but she used to live with my parents. She's dead. She used to live right where my parents live. Caroline's read her. We both read him. Obviously, Blueberries for Sal. Read her. I don't like her. But she lives in Portland, which is cool.
Edna St. Vincent Millay.
What?
Edna St. Vincent
I
Millay.
think that's it for me. What if I could jump in? Huh? Hi.
I decided not to film while we were in there because it's such a small shop.
I think you cut it off at a good point, which is when she was greeting us. She was greeting us by the door. The owner of the bookstore is really cool. Her name's Courtney, and she has a really extensive online collection, so she'll put a bunch of books online. So it's really easy to buy books from her because You don't even have to go into the store. You can literally just, I think she ships them to you for like not that much money, but we just always go pick them up because it's right by our favorite coffee shop.
So we're gonna do a little haul of the books we got. Riley is first gonna show the books that she ordered online that we went to pick up, and then we'll show the books we purchased while we were also in there browsing.
Okay, the first is History of Sexuality by Foucault. I haven't read it. I got dinged in my college thesis because I used a different philosopher instead of Foucault, and this guy loved Foucault. So anyway, Brothers and Sisters by B.B. Moore Campbell. This looks good. I've never heard of it.
You got dinged for not using a specific philosopher?
He was annoyed I used... So my thesis advisor is friends with a different political philosopher. I'm not going to like put him on blast. So I used him in my thesis instead because she had suggested it. And I was like, okay, she knows. And then I invited this other guy to be part of my panel. And he loves Foucault. And he was really annoyed I didn't use Foucault. And I got dinged. I went down from a high honors to just honors.
That's
it's so
stupid.
annoying. Can't even talk about it anyway. Brothers and Sisters by B.B. Moore Campbell. I thought this looked good. Love Medicine by Louise Erdrich. Is that her name? Erdrich. I never read any of her stuff. I want another book by her. She won the Pulitzer, I guess. So I'm like, I want to read. I don't usually like history, but this is called The World is Flat, A Brief History of the 21st Century by Thomas L. Friedman. It's from 2005. It's kind of like pop culture history. Not like pop culture, but like pop history. So I think I'll like it more.
We're gonna run out of time.
I'm gonna go fast. Love in the Time of Cholera by, is it Garcia Marquez?
Yes.
And I got another one by him too. Let me see if I can find that really fast. I'll just do them back to back. I can't find it.
I didn't realize how many books you got.
Timequake by Vonnegut. Some Luck by Jane Smiley. Another person I feel like I ought to have read more. What?
I didn't realize how many books you
Not
got.
that much money. West by Karis Davies.
It's not even about the money. It's about how many books you have.
It doesn't matter.
Tokyo Ven Station by Yumiri. Left Hand of Darkness, I've been meaning to read this forever by Le Guin. This is supposed to be like the best sci-fi ever in the history of the world. Strange Pilgrims by Marquez. Another Louise Erdrich book. Sentence. And then I only have 3 more. 100 Years of Solitude. I'm going to read my Marquez.
A Darker Shade of Magic by
Ooh.
V. Schwab.
Love V. Schwab.
Love her. Read 2 of her books. And then this is my dad's favorite book, or one of them, so I thought I'd get it. Heart of Darkness.
I read it in high school and I hated it.
It's like 2 sentences.
But
It's
my
small notes.
professor who had us read that looks just like Stephen King, which is
Oh, interesting.
really funny. Yeah. What we purchased while in the store, we got only children's books.
Yeah.
The Legend of the Poinsettia. I love Tommy DePaula.
Me too.
Clifford the Small Red Puppy. We don't have any Clifford books yet.
No.
So this is one of my favorites growing up. And then this is one neither of us had read before, To the Island.
It's from the Lewiston Public Library. I started. It's really good.
It has really cute illustrations. And then Riley picked out The Doorbell Rang. I've never read this, but she liked it as a kid.
I loved it. It's about people who want cookies. That's pretty much it.
Okay. And then this is a beautiful book. This is called Song of the Swallows. And it's about the migration of swallows from San Juan Capistrano to an island south. I forget exactly where.
We're big bird people.
But anyway,
We
the
love
illustrations
birds.
are really pretty in this.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for this book. Okay, we have 30 seconds until my camera dies. We'll see you at home. Bye.
I stepped in dog the other day.
Should we say some facts about Bandit?
Yeah. Where's Bandit's 5th adoptive home?
He was returned 4 times, and he's from Houston, Texas.
He was on doggy death row.
He was on the kill list, but
He was rescued by a law firm. So random. He was rescued by a bunch of lawyers and paralegals at this one law firm in Houston all volunteered at the shelter. And one of the lawyers loved Bandit and was like, he's really good. It's not his fault he was returned. Probably half
it's a little
true.
bit his fault.
Oh.
Oh,
Hi, Gorge.
okay.
Yeah, it's private. Got him at 23. I was living in Boston. I was making not a lot of money.
And it was about, 6 months before we met?
Yeah.
Yeah, and his name was Brady, named after Tom Brady.
No, not after Tom Brady.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, she didn't even know what. That's why she's like, why won't you keep his name? And I was like, because I'm in Boston and Brady here is Tom Brady. And so she didn't even think about that. She was like kind of annoyed I changed his name.
And when Bandit was adopted, was he well behaved?
He was feral. But I loved him so. He had a good heart. Well, you'll forget to add he was a stray.
for a year. So he was a year old when he was adopted, and he had been on the streets for a whole year.
Yeah, and then he was adopted and returned in quick succession. The longest adoption he had was a month.
When you first adopted him, he was difficult.
It wasn't like a family dog.
When Riley and I first started dating, she would have to take her mattress out of the room when she left for work in the morning so that he wouldn't chew it.
That was also on me. Like, when I made more money, I sent him to doggy daycare because he was getting a daily walk at that point, but he wasn't going to daycare. And pretty much as soon as I sent him to doggy daycare and like brought him to the dog park regularly, he stopped being as like naughty. He needed an outlet for his doggy emotions. Another fun story about Bandit is when I first got him, I had just finished my second cross-country bike trip. And so my mom for Christmas bought me this like metal bar that attaches to your bike, and then it has a leash on it so that he could run next to me while I was on the bike trip. He doesn't like to be in the street, as you can probably tell. So he was like jamming me into the sidewalk over and over and over again. He was like, why are we in the street? And he doesn't really like to run.
That's true. What about the first time he saw snow?
Oh yeah, I was really worried because we've been from Houston. So I was like, oh my God, he's gonna hate snow. Or he's gonna be really cold. I bought him this like expensive doggy coat. And the first snow, I put him in it and I put little like booties on him. And he went outside and he was like, ah! He was so excited. He does not need a coat in the snow at all.
I know, we thought he was Great Pyrenees, but when we got his testing done, he's not Pyrenees. And what site Riley went through for his testing, they notify you when new siblings or family pop up. Most of them are like distant cousins of Bandit.
Yeah.
And they're all German Shepherds.
Like purebred German, like people testing to make sure their dog's actually purebred German Shepherd.
But about a year ago, we got a match for like a direct relative.
They were like either parent-child or siblings.
I think she's probably a sister.
Yeah.
Based on her age, and she looks just like Bandit. And it was really cool because they had pictures of her as a puppy, and we didn't get to see Bandit as a puppy, so it was really cute.
Really special. Oh, there was a period of time when you get really anxious, and the only thing that would help is listening to Watching the Detectives by Elvis Costello.
Yeah, and then I was really curious, like Riley had just kind of figured that out accidentally, and I was curious why it helped him so much, so I Googled do dogs like certain types of music, and I discovered in researching that reggae is a type of music that often soothes dogs pretty universally, and so this Watching the Detectives like has a reggae vibe, and I think
he really liked it.
That's why he likes it.
Now I think he listened to it so much when he was anxious that he associates it with being anxious.
Yeah, so he gets a little nervous.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Honestly, me too. When I hear that song, I get nervous because I think of like the times he's been so stressed out.
Covered in porcupine quills.
Oh my God.
In fact,
A story for another day. A few hours later, we're getting packed up and heading to Riley's mom's house to watch some movies. I think so far on the list is Scream. Okay, so on the list for tonight is Scream and Sinners. And we're gonna get takeout probably from this good Japanese restaurant near them. Yeah, so we're gonna go drive over and watch some movies.
But then they went into like where the pediatrics were.
see you later. Are you filming?
Yeah.
Going to my mom? What's happening next door?
I don't know. Wait, look.
Katie goes to me.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie?
I don't know.
You have to have a favorite. What comes to mind?
Halloween. You know, the one with the guy in the white mask who walks around and stalks babysitters.
And number 3, never, under any circumstances say, I'll be right back. Because you won't be back. You know the beer you want one? Yeah, sure. I'll be right back.